Hello and welcome to ShedNet. We're doing another pickups video for you this month. Since Christmas has been. Christmas has been, and we think most of us have collected quite a few good odds and ends and such like that. So we thought we might show you what we've had over the last few months. So Dad, why don't you take us away and show us what you've got?
I'm going to show this one off first because that's probably the one that everybody will see first.
Yeah, it's pretty
massive. It's a Super Nintendo Super Scope.
Remind me again, how many games were actually?
I have no idea.
I think it was like a handful of games.
I have no idea. I've still not played this though because I bought it more for like
nostalgia.
Look at it. No, I never owned one, so just look at it. It's like
it was back in the days when
it's a classic, yeah. Like this, it's a weapon in Smash Bros as well. You know, the gun that fires ...
Oh,
or you can charge it up and fire it quick like a Mega Blast. It's that gun. So
it was back.
It's the real thing. Problem is, it takes like I don't know, something ridiculous amount of batteries.
Didn't you say as well it drains?
Something like 4 or 6 like B batteries or something. I don't know, 6 AA batteries.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, and it apparently doesn't work. So
isn't it also as well that it actually drains the batteries quite quickly?
It'll use the batteries really quickly. So
this was back in the day when Nintendo was putting all sorts of little things like this for.
Well, they had the Zapper with the NES.
What was that robot they made? Was it
Rob?
Yeah, Rob.
That came out with the NES as well.
That was the same sort of thing as well, wasn't it?
Yeah, just another peripheral. Another stupid piece of plastic. But it was cheap enough, so.
But it's a bit of gaming history.
Yeah, and it came with the Super Scope game, so I'm gonna have to try it out at some point.
You will have to report back.
Yeah, it has the sensor bar and everything with it as well, because you need a sensor bar with it as well. So. Yeah.
So that's pretty cool for a first.
Yeah, and then next. Yeah, I'll do this one. A controller. So it's I've forgotten what it's called, but it's a Nacon. It's got another name like the Killer or something. I can't remember. But it's pretty much just an Xbox One controller for PlayStation. That's licensed by Sony. So this is just Sony admitting.
Yeah,
the Xbox do the better controller. the Elite controller is just the best controller. The Xbox One Elite controller of all time.
Because Sony said they would never make a Elite style controller for the PlayStation. So they're guessing they just any company wants to take up the mantle. This fine.
Yeah, so it's got metal thumbsticks as well. So they're not going to wear down anytime soon.
Are they detachable like the Xbox One?
No, they're not detachable. Nothing's detachable on it because this is the cheaper of the two controllers that they licensed.
But you like
the other one's the Razer, but that's got the thumbsticks in the same place as like this classic Sony DualShock controller, which I'm not a massive fan of. So
no, because you used to play a lot with the Xbox Elite controller, so this is actually ideal for you.
Yeah, and it's even got the back buttons the Elite controller does as well. So the only problem though,
well, it's wired, isn't it?
It's only wired, which isn't a problem for me, but I don't have a computer. So you can only program the buttons on a computer. You need to download software and then
so that's a bit of a drawback.
Yeah, so the back buttons don't work for me at the moment. You're gonna have to ask somebody with a computer to do it for me. Wink wink.
Wink wink Aled.
Back to the camera.
Yeah, giving his approval there.
So yeah, and it's only wired as well, but it's got a screw-in cable, so
it's not like it's got a yank out and restore it.
It's still got the touchpad and everything on it, so
I have to admit though, it looks like a very solid piece and it's got some good weight, a good weight to it.
Yeah, it's the metal thumbsticks that sell it for me as well. Like if it's got metal thumbsticks, because that's what wears down for me every time. It's the thumbsticks.
You could tell they just basically looked in the remainders bin and thought, oh, what can we use as a basic shape, and went cut it out and just you could tell it was like it was being put together.
Yeah. Next is a console, a new, because if you've watched any of our videos, you know I like 3DSs. I've got a few of them, so.
But not just 3DSs, Pokemon as well.
Yeah, Pokemon as well. So this is the Pokemon Sun and Moon 3DS XL, new one. It's just a standard XL, but yeah, limited edition. How many
DSs have you got now, including that?
That's my third one, I think, or fourth one.
Do you still use them all, or are they all just like?
No, I like replace them.
Oh, you replace them?
Yeah.
Well, yeah, because you use them to oblivion, don't you?
Yeah, I use them quite a lot, so.
And you got a nice case.
Nice case to go with it. Yeah.
Nice case there for you, though.
That was exclusive to Nintendo, though. If you bought it off Nintendo directly.
Ah, right. So did you have to get that shipped as well and everything?
No, they've got a UK store.
Oh, from the UK store.
They're like probably the most reliable place to get Nintendo goods from.
Yeah, so that's pretty.
Yeah,
they're
they're like next day delivery, and you usually get like a little free gift with them, and they're the cheapest place to get it from.
Did you get any free gifts with it?
Well, yeah, the case.
Oh, just the case. I thought you meant like I thought you had to get the case separately.
And the charger. I got a charger free with it as well, because usually with a new 3DS you have to buy a charger separately.
That's a bit of a con, isn't it?
Yeah, because they think that everybody's got a charger lying around, so which they might do.
Yeah, they might. Yes, exactly.
Yeah. And then next is just a couple of games like that. I've bought a few games, but these are two that I want to recommend that I got recently because, and it's you, Dave, and I recommend this game to you, Dave. It's Dishonored 2. It's on PS4, Xbox One, and PC, and it's like it's a Bethesda game. It's a classic Bethesda game, but it's stealth.
Is it buggy like a Bethesda game?
No, I've not run into a bug yet.
Right. Actually, touch wood on that one, yes.
Touch wood. I've not completed it yet, but there's multiple different ways of completing the game.
Because I've seen some gameplay footage of it. There are many different ways to...
Yeah.
It's like if Assassin's Creed broadened out a bit in terms of having superpowers and all that sort of magic stuff.
There is magic in it. Have you seen much of Dishonored gameplay?
I've seen some of it. It's like you get like things like teleporters. You can bend people's minds.
Yeah, but you have to pick the powers. So I don't know what all the powers are. And there's two characters to play as.
Yeah.
And they've both got completely different stories.
I know the male protagonist is the original one from the first Dishonored
game. Yeah, I've not
game.
played the first one
and
at all.
The woman, I think, is his apprentice or some sort of a protege to what he's doing.
And the story's based around them two, like, no spoilers, it's at the start of the game. If you pick the male character, the female character is frozen in ice and you have to rescue. The whole point of the game is to find out what's happened. There's a deep story behind it. It's a good story, and it could go either way depending on how you approach the missions, because they're all linear paths. Like, it's one fairly big map, like say a Hitman type area that you'll do a mission in, and then it goes to the next area, completely different, and so on. And there's different ways of approaching.
That's quite good, actually.
Yeah, so there's usually like a boss at the end, say, and you have to. Once you get there, you can either keep them alive, kill them, whatever you want to do.
Yep, so I'll definitely have a go at this if I get a chance. And I also see you got the
Last Guardian as well. This one I probably don't recommend to you because it's a bit Japanese.
Well, what is it? Is it same person who developed Shadow of the Colossus?
Yeah,
isn't it?
yeah. So
that sort of
they are like a fairly small studio. I can't remember the name.
Hasn't that been in development for like years and years and years? Or am I thinking
years
else?
and years and years. And it is a good game. It's a good game, but it's not for everybody.
Is it like you have to really be into that sort of thing to get what
it is its own thing. Like, the whole game is, you're this little boy, you wake up in a prison next to, everybody's seen the creature from Last Guardian. It's that big, like, dog thing.
Because I know Shadow of the Colossus was very critically acclaimed. Like, the story behind it was very emotional and stuff like that. And from what I can remember from reviews and stuff like that, it was a really thought out game and stuff like that. So
it's just a massive bosses. Like, the whole level was a boss. You defeat a boss. And they were like miles high sometimes.
Yes, exactly. Yeah, I can remember much stuff from the gameplay. So
yeah, but in this one, you have to guide the dog around and solve puzzles. Trico, it's called.
Trico.
I think so. I think I've got that right. I'm not 100% sure, but yeah, to guide puzzles around. Yeah, it's a good game though, but it's around a 7. It's a 7 out of 10.
So you think, if you've got nothing else better to spend your money on, I'll play.
Yeah, but it's probably one of the best looking games though. It really looks cool. It's got its own like painted art style type thing. I don't think it's painted, but I'm not sure. But
it's not like a Borderlands sort of style. No, I'd say sort of.
No, it's more artistic,
like an oil painting. Sort of thing,
kind of thing, something like that. Yeah, or like a watercolor or something like that.
Well, I do like it when games actually try and push the envelope of what they think is acceptable.
Yeah, and the dog Trico is really believable. It's like the most convincing dog in any game, which makes the game bad sometimes as well, because, well, like a dog might piss on you, piss inside a house or something. This dog won't listen to you sometimes.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
All right, Jesus.
Yeah.
So that concludes your little haul of things, which I think is rather impressive. So this is what I've basically got. So last time we did this, I showed that I had a Worf pop figure. Well, actually, I picked this up last month, something like that. So I got a Captain Picard pop figure now to actually go. I think I need to get one more, and I'll be.
These pop figures are massive, aren't they?
They are, yes.
Yeah, I see a lot of people have them, and there's like a pop thing for everybody, isn't there? Like for anybody that's been on TV.
Oh God, seriously, I went. You know that little shop that we went to in Llandudno.
Llandudno, yeah.
Yeah, Acme, I think it's called. Literally, something like that. Anyway, I was looking around and seeing how many sorts of different television shows, films are represented, and you would not believe it. You know, you can get things from Star Wars to DC Comics
it's nuts.
You even get that Mean Girls film with Lindsay Lohan. You can get things for that too.
I'm not
ridiculous.
massively into them. I don't collect them at all. Amiibo is my thing, but they're making Destiny ones, so
I haven't seen the Destiny ones yet. So they look
Destiny.
I saw one.
Have to get those.
I saw one the other day of what was it? Fallout stuff, Power Round one. And I thought, I wanted that so badly.
Yeah.
So that's one of the things I've got, and this is also a Christmas present for mine. So this is done. I'll just take it off the stand. It is durable in some ways, so
now you can do all the sound effects.
Yeah, it doesn't have. It's in space. It doesn't have sound effects.
Whatever.
So this
no classic sound then.
Well, I can't
like a TIE fighter.
Oh no,
it's not a TIE fighter.
No, it's the Enterprise hasn't got really that sort of sound effect.
I'm sorry, I just don't like Star Trek.
No, but what is it? It's the Galaxy X Enterprise D, so it's from the very last episode of the 7th season, All Good Things. So this is like an alternative universe variant of it. So you got the 3 nacelles there, and the phaser lance cannon there, and the actual
be no match for proton missiles.
Photon torpedoes, you. But anyway, this is done by a company called Eagle Moss, and I collect their magazines. And I actually got quite a few of these particular ships in my collection, so this is another one to add to it. The detail is, I think, very top notch for it. Die-cast plastic metal and stuff like that. Very nice detail, and a very nice collector's piece for anybody who likes Star Trek ships like I do. So that's what was one of my Christmas presents. Another one, which
I think the ships are essential in like anything space related, aren't they? The ships.
It's like a secondary character, isn't it?
Yeah.
Like the ship, like the Millennium Falcon is a character in its own right, and a TIE fighter.
And the X-wings and the TIE fighters.
Yeah, they have a special place.
And the Jedi Starfighters.
I'm pretty sure if they did a similar collection of these sort of things for those, I'm pretty sure people would buy those as well. Another thing I bought as well, a PS Vita, which is a. It was actually very hard to try and find one of these.
They just seem to be killing them off slowly.
I know.
In this country, anyway.
In this country.
It's still massive in Japan. They've got new colours and everything. But
yeah, it was very hard to get one for the UK. It's like Amazon would just completely sold out. Which brings me to the point of where I actually got mine from. We actually saw on Amazon on the UK side that they were doing these mega bundles, like action games or adventure or whatever, stuff like that. Especially you get the pack and you get 5 bonus games with it. So with this one, so there it is there. This one comes from Germany.
What did you get with it?
So I got, actually, Batman Blackgate, Injustice.
Blackgate.
PlayStation All-Stars Battle Royale, Killzone Liberation, and God of War. So I actually got...
I bought God of War separately with mine. I didn't get a single game with mine.
No, I got 5 bonus games with this in the price included for this. But of course, when I got it from the parcel and realised, I thought it was right, PSU Action Mega Pack, and then I started to think, plus 5 Fantastic Spiel. I was like, hang on, where's this from? Germany. I had to do a quick internet search, like, will all my things work on a UK account, all that sort of stuff. And like, it should be all fine, and things like that. So that was quite a surprise, and when I actually ordered it, it was only 2 left, and about a day later, it'd all gone. Literally, it's hard to get one of these now. But,
get them while you can.
Yeah. I think it's really good. I think it's definitely an improvement over the... Because I never thought about it originally because the PSP was such a bomb.
Yeah. I haven't played an awful lot of mine, but when I do play mine, do enjoy it.
I love the remote play of it all. I like it sometimes.
It's a gimmick. It's a gimmick.
I quite like it, personally, myself. Because it's useful to...
May as well just use the controller that you turn the PlayStation on with.
I suppose so. But anyway, I'm very pleased with it anyway, and I think I'm definitely going to get some enjoyment inside of that. It's more than my PSP. And finally, what was that? Basically, I got back into Yu-Gi-Oh in such a big way. It was ridiculous.
You went all out on Yu-Gi-Oh.
Yeah, I went all out and stuff like that. Thought, you know what, fuck it. So I actually got this book actually for Christmas, but I've been collecting cards for the last couple of months now. So it started off with, I've got the boxes actually down here. I bought these legendary decks things. So they like have all the cards that, or for that one was all the ones, they were like updated decks for Yu-Gi-Oh!
The classic cards, aren't they? Like,
yeah, but it's updated to bring with more modern cards, like the Exchange and the Synchros type cards. But they have, you know, Joey, Kaiba, and Yugi's card decks, so those were quite good. And then I actually got this for my birthday a couple of months back, which was actually just the Yu-Gi-Oh! So these are all Yugi's different decks throughout the entire series. So you got like the Duelist Kingdom, Battle City.
All the cards that were hard to get back in the day.
Yeah, all the cards. Basically, this is just nostalgia for me because you know I wanted these cards so much back when I was.
It's got Dark Magician Girl and all them, hasn't it?
So actually, so if you can actually see here, so I've actually filled this up. There's about 80 odd cards in here, but you can see, and it's got quite actually a nice selection.
Exodia. That's the one everyone wants to see.
Exodia, yeah.
And the God cards.
Exodia, the Forbidden One, and the 3 Egyptian gods.
But the God cards in this have effect backgrounds, don't they? And actually, they've got normal backs, haven't they?
I've got both variants. So if I pull out Obelisk here, for example, I've got
the blue one.
The blue one, which is what...
Is it blue on the back as well?
Yeah, it's blue on the back there as well. And then there's the one that actually you can actually use in a deck. Not in tournament, though. There's still banned cards. Got quite a few cards here that are banned.
Yeah, because I've still got my God cards, but they're the blue ones. The blue, red and yellow ones on the back.
That one's a Blackluster Soldier Envoy at the beginning. That's a banned card. You can't use that. So
they're all the best cards, though.
Yeah, but they're all the best cards, and they're all, you know, none of them. They're all very. What's the word I'm looking for? Old style cards, like
nostalgic.
Nostalgic cards, basically. I was trying to think of a better word from it's like you got the King's Knight, Queen's Knight.
It's exactly what they are, though.
Yeah, but it's like all the cards that you remember from back from the original days. Look, Baby Dragon,
like a reissue.
Alligator Sword Dragon, you know, all sorts of things. The Blue Eyes cards, very, you know,
and the classic art Blue Eyes cards, and like all the other variants of it as well.
Yeah, all the different variants. I've got things like. So
is that the same with Dark Magician and Red Eyes as well? Yeah,
I got the same as well. So if I just pull to the front, I've actually. Well, these are just the ultra rares that I've got, but I've actually got the original artwork. They're not as valuable as booster pack ones from back in the day, but still, I quite like the original artwork. So I'm very impressed with. Actually, I've always dreamed of having a collection.
It's cool. Yeah. When you were a kid, they were the cards that you wanted.
Oh yeah, I got a lot of cards here.
Could not get.
No, because they were like £10 or something a pop, weren't they, back in the day, and you had to wait.
It's just a collection of all the old rare cards.
Basically, yes, all the cards that I've ever wanted. So I was very pleased with that. So that's mainly my haul for for what I've actually achieved. So that's it from us for this video. Actually, if you liked it, if you liked this video, make sure to like and subscribe to the channel to tune into other great videos that we do. Make sure to stay with us.